Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing you another action figure review. Today, we're going to be looking at the Neca Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles accessory set. This is going to be from the 1990 film. This is available at the Neca store. So let's go ahead and check out the packaging. As you can see at the top, Nickelodeon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles accessory set. Teenage Mutant Turtles accessory set from Neca. One side, got a couple of the figures holding some accessories. Other side, some more of the same. At the bottom, there's a bunch of credits, and there is a barcode if that happens to help anybody. And then in the back, here's an example of a lot of the accessories. Looks like a pizza box, hat, stuffed animal, some street signs, TV, the baby turtles, and some mutagen canisters. This should complement your turtles greatly for the film. So let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, now that we got these accessories out of the package, here they are laid out in front of you. You get quite a bit of stuff. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of these things, not only for my Ninja Turtle collection, but for my overall action figure world building. So let's name off everything it comes with. You've got a set of 4 of the baby turtles when they're first exposed to the mutagen, a manhole cover, there's Donatello's straw hat from a deleted scene. You've got one alternate hand and a nunchuck for Michelangelo. He can have the nunchuck spinning on his fingertip. You've got a Shredder's damaged helmet from the end of the film. Michelangelo's panda bear, stuffed animal. A bag of chips and a bag of pork rinds. You've got the TV with April in the back. An alternate head for each of the 4 turtles. The TCRI mutagen canister. A newspaper. Skateboard. A jar of turtle wax. 4 individual pizza slices, a box of pizza, and it looks like it has the Domino's logo, but I'm pretty sure they aren't allowed to have that. That's why it's covered up. And you also have this street sign. So a ton of stuff, and I'm looking forward to checking out each one. Let's start off by checking out the alternate heads. These heads all have a pretty happy expression to them. They're all smiling or grinning. I wonder how easy it's going to be to take off the heads off the original turtles. I imagine I'm going to have to do a boil and pop. Let's find out. Here are all 4 of the Neca turtles, and we have their alternate heads in front of them. You actually don't have to heat up boiling water and pop the heads off. You just simply can twist them and they'll come off with ease. It's like they were planning this from the start. Here's Leonardo with his original head on, pretty stern expression. Then, with his alternate head, his mouth is partially open. He could be smiling or possibly talking. And here's Donatello with the original head. Also pretty neutral expression. And here's his alternate head with a big ol' smile. And here's the original Raphael head. He also looks kind of angry, but that's typical of Raph. Then here's Raph's alternate head. This is about the closest thing to a smile you're going to get out of him. And here's Michelangelo's original head. He's already smiling. He's one of the turtles that's happy pretty much all the time. Then here's Michelangelo's alternate head. This one's a little bit more serious. He's about the only one that had a less happy face in this version. Here are all 4 of the turtles with their alternate heads. In addition to the alternate heads, you also have an alternate headband tail for the back. The original Neca Turtle releases came with 2 different versions of the headband backs, and now you have a 3rd display option. Now let's look at the alternate Ninja Turtle hand and nunchuck. These accessories are obviously intended for Michelangelo. It's from the part in the film where he was fighting the foot soldiers. He was showing off his skills, ended up spinning the nunchuck on his fingertip. It's an impossible thing to do, and that's what makes it so cool. So he's got the hand here, his index finger sticking out. It's got a little hole to attach a nunchuck. Then you've got this nunchuck completely straight, and it's got a peg down here to insert into the finger. Pretty cool. Here's Michelangelo challenging the foot soldier to a nunchuck competition. A fellow chucker, huh? And at the end, Michelangelo flexes on the foot soldier, spinning the nunchuck on his one finger, and you can actually spin this thing. And getting a little off topic, another nunchuck accessory that's pretty cool for Michelangelo. This is a nunchuck that's spinning in a big circle. This came with a Diamond Select Toys Bruce Lee, and thought it's pretty nice for Michelangelo as well. Here's the manhole cover. Pretty nice. The circle, got some shapes on it, some holes. It looks good. I can definitely put this into a bunch of different places in my overall action figure city. Such as here. or over here. And here it is in the center, next to a bunch of other sewer manhole covers for my action figure world. Now let's look at the baby turtles. This is arguably the coolest thing in the accessory set. These are the turtles as they were exposed to the mutagen, just starting to grow up. At this time, Splinter was teaching them things. Pretty much all four of them are identical. Very nice, and I will say I was surprised to find they're articulated. Their head, it's on a ball joint, it can rotate around, can look up and down as well. Shoulders are also on a ball joint. They can go up and down, and they can go in and out as well. Legs have no articulation. The detail's pretty nice. You can see the inside of the turtle shell. The back, it looks great. Just looks like a miniature version of the larger turtles. Very nice job here. Kind of reminds me of the little baby version of Slash here. And the four of these baby turtles, they grow up to be these guys right here. Maybe they're not fully grown up, but they're teenagers at this point. This accessory pack also comes with a skateboard. You can't have a Ninja Turtle without a skateboard. The only crime here, you have one skateboard for the four turtles. This thing looks pretty good. At the top, has a bunch of different texture and weathering. Looks pretty nice. At the bottom, got some mismatched wheels. It says Sewer Cruise Underground. Here's Michelangelo riding the skateboard through the sewers. Then, doing some tricks on the skateboard ramp at the park. Here's Michelangelo putting his skateboard up after a hard day's work. Next we have the straw hat. This straw hat was worn by Donatello, but wasn't in the actual film. I've seen some promotional material with him on it, and I believe it was in some deleted scenes at the farm. Looks pretty good, a little tattered up, got some holes in it, nice weaving, the sculpt is good on this thing. Here's where his head will fit, and you can see it's got room for the bandana on the back. Here's Donatello wearing the straw hat. Doesn't fit on his head quite as snugly as I'd like. Pretty loose, comes off easy. He could definitely use a piece of grass or hay to be chewing on, just to complete the image. This straw hat will work good for a redneck farmer figure. I threw this guy together with extra pieces for my fodder pile. The next accessory to look at, this is a newspaper. It's made of actual paper. Can't make out anything except for a sort of headline there. It says, New York's Most. It's worse, crime on the rise. And it does open up. A bunch of stuff in the middle, bunch of pictures. And the backside, war number 1. Looks like a basketball team. I can definitely put these to some really good use in my action figure world. Here's J. Jonah Jameson yelling at Peter Parker. He's upset because the competition has a juicier newspaper article than him. He demands more pictures of Spider-Man. Now let's check out the TCRI Mutagen canister. This thing is empty. Notice it has no green in the middle, completely leaked out. It says TCRI on one side. The other side says radioactive material. It has some damage actually sculpted into it. This thing does open up. I believe it's supposed to be displayed next to the baby turtles, leaked all over them. And this will be how the turtles were made. And here it is, next to a bunch of other turtle mutagen canisters that I have. Now let's look at the little bottle of turtle wax. I remember in the film, one of the turtles came into the house, rubbing his shoulder as if it was hurt. April asked him if he needed some ointment, and he simply pulled this out of the cabinet and smiled. Here's Mikey holding the turtle wax. And then Mikey here, he's getting ready to put a coat of wax onto this car. Now let's look at their bags of salty snacks. We have a bag of pork rinds and a bag of corn chips. I can never have too many food accessories in my action figure world. I believe Michelangelo and Donatello are eating these while Raphael and Leonardo got into a fight. Pork rinds here, fried pork rinds. The bag is open, looking fantastic. Here's the back side. And then the corn chips here. Chips, corn snack. This one is not open. Here's Michelangelo eating some pork rinds. It could be nice to have some snacks on the table as your action figures are playing poker. Now we got the stuffed animal teddy bear. This thing's a little bit dirty, a little bit rough looking. Michelangelo mostly hung onto this thing in April's apartment. Here's Michelangelo holding his stuffed panda. I do remember a part in the film where Danny was in April's apartment He was looking in a mirror and saw Michelangelo under the table, and when he turned around, it was simply just the panda bear by itself. And here's Panda Man. This is a Joker henchman from Suicide Squad. He's holding the panda bear. Here's the TV that came with this set. This is actually not the TV from the Ninja Turtle sewer. That thing was in much worse condition than this. I believe this is a TV from Shredder's base when he saw her on the news reporting about his Foot Clan. He threw the knife in the TV at that point. We got April on the front here. Bunch of different knobs. Older style TV. Flat at the top. The sides. The back. You can mount this on the wall if you wanted to. It's very similar to the TV that came with the Nightmare on Elm Street accessory set. Can never have too many TVs for my action figure world. Here are all four of the turtles, relaxing and watching TV in their sewer hideout. Now it's like a Shredder's helmet. This thing's a little bit bent, a little beat up. The mouthguard piece is removable from the Shredder figure, and here you have it. You've got his helmet and mouthguard completely removed and separated. These accessories might be great for the upcoming Shredder versus Splinter's Master Yoshi. Now let's look at the street sign. This is going to be a great addition to my action figure city. This is at the corner of Bleecker and 11th. And this is very similar to the street signs that came with the Nightmare on Elm Street accessory pack. And here's a prime example of what I might do with this thing in my action figure city. And the last accessory to check out. This is the box of pizza and then 4 pizza slices. The box is made of cardboard. In the film it was Domino's Pizza, but Neca wasn't able to get the rights to put that on there. And that's not a big deal to me. It does come with 4 slices of pizza, 1 for each turtle, and it makes half a pizza. I think it would have been nice if it came with 8 slices to make the full pizza. Like I said, the box is cardboard. You can open it up. It's got some grease stains in there. Looks very nice. And then the pieces of pizza, a little more of the same. It's the same pieces that came with the individual figures. Of course, you can put the slices into the actual pizza box. And since I have the 4 original turtles and this accessory pack, I now have 8 of the pizza slices and can make the full pizza here. Here are all the different pizzas and pizza accessories I have for my action figure world. Here are all 4 of the turtles sharing a pizza after a hard night of beating up some foot soldiers. So overall, this is a great action figure accessory set. It's a good way to enhance your NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm also going to find a lot of use for these accessories in my overall action figure world. I give this set 2 thumbs up. When they first showed and announced this set, I thought to myself, I don't really need this thing. But I'm so happy I didn't pass on this. These accessories are great. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure and action figure accessory reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.